The Democratic Party's history, its rootedness is in the Southern slavocracy. It was the party of Jim Crow, the party of slavery for the better part of the first 100 or so years of its existence. When you come to the end of the 1800s, the Democrats are actually in power in Washington, a conservative Democrat, Grover Cleveland. It's the time of a huge economic crisis, not unlike what we've just been through, which leads to massive outbreak of struggle in both the cities and towns, as well as in the countryside. In the countryside in the South, this helps to create a movement, an interracial movement of farmers that then look for an electoral way to make their voices heard. And that's the beginning of the People's Party or the Populist Party. And for the early part of the 1890s, it actually competed with the Democrats in areas such as the South and in the kind of rural Midwest. At that point, the Democrats and the Populists both faced choices. The Democrats actually tried to adapt some of their rhetoric in order to capture some of the energy that was going to the Populists. The Populists themselves, initially successful on a fairly radical program, a number of politicians calling themselves populists, got elected and decided that instead of actually trying to build the party as an independent force, to even replace the Democratic Party or to make the U.S. a three-party system, that it actually decided that it wanted to have a fusion with the Democrats. And the Democratic Party in 1896 allowed that to happen, got the one politician that had any sort of semi-credibility with the populists, William Jennings Bryan, to run. As a result of that, not only then did the Democrats actually lose the election and lose for the next 40 years, we're in a minority party, but all the energy was sucked out of the populist movement into this electoral dead end of the Democratic Party. I think in relationship to that the historian Howard Zinn wrote that one of the functions of the two-party system, particularly the Democrats, is to stamp out attempts at independence and to send out as one of its columns to go and surround, using a kind of military analogy, to go and surround any possibility of a break away from the democratic system, the democratic two-party system, and to move it back into the fold.